This is always an amazing conference. It's just so broad. I mean, it covers every aspect of cancer research, cancer treatment.
It's also not only important for showcasing the best of both British and international science, but it's a great forum for people to network, to talk to each other, to form new collaborations, to form new partnerships for future cancer research.
We were talking earlier today about some of the challenges we're facing in the clinical trials, adapting to a world where we're understanding some of the new targets that are coming through and which patients we should be treating. The practicalities of those issues are ones that we can only solve in collaboration with academia, academic investigators, together with diagnostic companies in the pharmaceutical industry, and this is a great environment in which to have those kinds of discussions.
One of the highlights this year actually has been the engagement with some of the Royal Colleges and the fact that we've had an increased presence from some of the clinicians within the UK. I think that adds to the strength of this conference, to be honest, and I think making sure we have a real good balance of the scientific, the basic research components and the clinical components, and then marrying that with discussions around patient aspects and policy, I think is what makes this meeting unique and will help it to continue to grow in the years to come.
Once again, the quality of the plenary speakers this morning of the highest standard. It was obvious through the session and the support that the speakers got from the audience that the NCRI managed to pull out of the bag some top quality names from around the world to support this conference. So we at Roche are delighted with that, and we're also looking forward to very much the remainder of the conference, where there are some superb clinical speakers as well as the early research speakers.
We're going to see anything of whether complete eradication of
The exhibition's going very well, yeah. We had close to 80 exhibitors, and I think the layout of the exhibition hall is actually very, very good, very conducive to networking and interaction.
It's quite good that I think a lot of the people here don't necessarily associate Macmillan with the research we do and how it informs our service decisions. So it's been very good to sort of get that message across and raise our profile to people who may not necessarily work with us usually.
Our stand this year is manned by our medical team, and so they're on hand to talk to people about our near-term pipeline and some of the compounds in the pipeline that are a bit further down the line.
We've had quite a few new leads and a lot of interaction with customers. This year we did really well because we brought along a couple of other props with us to encourage people to visit our stands, which attracted a lot of interest.
So Pfizer again is very involved in the conference. We're one of the major sponsors. We've supported again for the second time the meeting booths in the exhibition area, and that fits very much with our view that this meeting is a great networking opportunity for people.
Just from the act of making a poster, as doctors you're always looking to increase your education about a particular subject, and it's a pretty good way of doing that, learning a subject in a lot of detail.
The lecture bits, the knowledge at the moment they are spreading all over. This is really wonderful, and also within the poster session, the interaction with the people, I think is going to be useful in future.
If we're going to be successful, we have to understand where the breaking science is and what's happening and how we should adapt to that. If we disconnect ourselves from these kinds of meetings, then we're less likely to be successful in my view. So I think it's, budgets are always tight, but the amount of money that we're using to support this important conference, I think is money well spent.
And so the work on the 2013 programme I know is coming along really nicely. It's already looking a really strong programme. I think it'll be a great meeting, and I hope that many of those who've come this year and others will come then as well.